Since the launch of the Pixel 3a, Google has made a habit of introducing a brand new Pixel phone with a more affordable price point during the summer months of each year. This is done to follow up on the launch of more expensive models during the previous fall. There has been a new phone in the A series introduced each and every year for the past 4 years, and there is no reason to believe that will change now that we are at the beginning of a new cycle. But first, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you want to receive more of our newest tech updates. As Google's vision for their phones continues to come into better focus, we have reached a point where the most recent Pixel 7 and Pixel 7 Pro are so good that it would only make sense for the anticipated Pixel 7a to be equally as excellent. This is the case because we are at a point where we are at. Even though it is a very fantastic phone for the price, the Pixel 6a felt like a very safe release for Google, despite the fact that both the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro had a shaky start to their respective product cycles. It fulfills the most of your expectations for a gadget in its price range, but there is nothing particularly remarkable about it. When the Pixel 7a finally does make its debut in 2023, if the rumors that have been circulating about it are true, it has the potential to be a really impressive piece of technology. 9T05, a smartphone known as Lynx, which was believed to be maybe a smaller flagship Pixel that is in development, has been tracked by Google, who keeps close checks on Google's phones and their codenames. As it turns out, that device is probably the Pixel 7a, and it appears that same features normally reserved for flagship devices will be arriving to a Pixel with a mid-range price point in 2023. It is extremely early, and there is still some uncertainty surrounding a couple of the components, but based on what we can tell so far, the Pixel 7a might ship with a build made of ceramic, an improved camera setup, the same Tensor G2 processor, wireless charging, and a high refresh rate for the display. That's an awful lot of hardware for a mid-range phone, and it makes me wonder how it would compare to the Pixel 7 once it's released in the market. To begin, the incorporation of ceramic into the body of a phone is often reserved for higher-end models. Ceramic is more long-lasting than glass, while retaining many of the benefits of the latter material. According to 9T05, Google's first ceramic phone won't break the bank, although I'm not sure how that's even possible. According to Google, all of this may be getting confused with the ceramic treatment that Google has indicated will accompany the Pixel tablet, which has not yet been revealed to the public. Although I have the impression that this is the case, we will need to reserve judgment until further notice regarding this matter. According to 9T05, the Pixel 7a should arrive with an updated camera arrangement using a Samsung GN1 main camera that was included in the Pixel 6 model. This information pertains to the camera setup of the device. In addition to that, it should come with a Sony IMX787 telephoto sensor, as well as an IMX712 ultrawide sensor, offering it a greater choice of focal lengths than the Pixel 7 has. When compared to the Pixel 6 and the camera arrangement found on earlier Pixel devices, this is a significant improvement. The inclusion of Tensor G2 is not unexpected, given that I have a strong expectation that all Pixels will come with the most recent version of Tensor as time goes on. We do not have any information regarding the RAM or storage, but based on past experience, I would guess that the RAM will be slightly lower than the 8GB that the Pixel 7 has. This will be the first time that Google's A-series smartphones support wireless charging, which is expected to be included on the device's inside this time around. It is without a doubt a component of a lower quality than the S6E3HCX components that are used on the Pixel Pro series. It would indicate that the chip's maximum output is somewhere around 1080p at 120Hz. It is possible that this indicates that Lynx will receive a display with a lesser resolution. Maybe it will be the rumored mini Pixel? Last but not least, it appears that the hardware will be able to support a refresh rate of up to 120Hz, which would also be a first for a Pixel A series phone. Even though I anticipate Google to keep it at 90Hz, I believe that this is a significant improvement made to the Pixel 7 this time around. After staring at high refresh rates on mobile devices for longer and longer, many users find that going back to the standard refresh rate of 60Hz seems jarring and janky. These days, screens with 90Hz and 120Hz refresh rates can be purchased for much less money, which means that even Google's mid-range phones need to be upgraded in this regard. How does the Pixel 7a stack up against a Pixel 7? If everything stays the same, I'm not entirely certain how things will turn out in the summer when the Pixel 7a will be released. How could Google possibly price or promote this smartphone, given that it has this camera arrangement and does not have any significant improvements over the Pixel 7? How were they able to create a phone with a camera that is arguable to be superior to that of the Pixel 7 while making it available for less than $500? I'll be shocked if all of these features actually make it to release if the plan is to keep launching A-series phones as smaller, more inexpensive Pixels. If that's the game plan, then I'll be surprised. And if they do, and Google maintains the pricing in the area of $449 once again, I'll be pleasantly surprised, a bit shocked, and very curious to see how they plan to keep the Pixel 7 relevant in that scenario. If they do it, I'll be pleasantly surprised. If they maintain the price, I'll be shocked. The Pixel 6a continues to be one of the best smartphones money can buy. You can obtain a brilliant OLED screen measuring 6.1 inches that is capable of delivering inky blacks and also gets bright enough to read in direct sunlight for the low price of $449, although it is sometimes on sale for $349. It is noticeably smaller than the majority of other products currently available on the market, and its construction seems solid. There is an aluminum frame with clicky buttons and a plastic composite rear that actually feels pretty luxury. However, the front is made of Gorilla Glass 3, so you'll want to apply a screen protector to protect it from scratches. It is also available in Sage. All hail the greenest of phones. The centerpiece of this device is its CPU, which is Google's Tensor chip. This is the exact same technology that is used to power Google's premium Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro devices. This indicates that you are receiving some of the best performance for the money that you are spending. Even while playing games like Apex Legends Mobile, I experienced very few instances of the game being unresponsive. This also means that all of the top software features that were introduced with the Pixel 6 series are available on this phone. These features include the Magic Eraser in Google Photos, which allows users to remove unwanted objects from the background of their photos, as well as Assistant Voice Typing, which allows users to send messages using only their voices. The in-display fingerprint sensor works reliably, and the Pixel 6a has an IP67 rating, which means it can withstand being submerged in water of up to 1 meter deep for half an hour. The battery cell has a capacity of 4,410 mAh and has a lifespan of a full day. In addition, there is connectivity for sub-6 5G networks. The Verizon variant enables the speedier millimeter wave version of 5G, although it costs an additional $499. The icing on the cake is the inclusion of 5 years' worth of security upgrades, which is on par with Google's flagship Pixel 7 series and Samsung's smartphones. Regrettably, Google has only committed to 3 operating system improvements. Samsung offers 4. It's a shame that Google isn't taking the lead on this, especially considering that Apple is updating their iPhone 8 model, which is now 5 years old, to the newest version of iOS 16. This is the first Pixel device in Google's A-series lineup that does not use the same camera hardware as the flagship model it is based on. You'll find the same primary camera sensor with 12 megapixels that Google has been utilizing on the Pixel 5 and previous Pixels, and it's joined by a camera with the same resolution but a wider field of view. It is a good camera system that manages to outperform the majority of the competition in the intermediate price bracket. The camera hardware, on the other hand, is starting to show signs of its advanced age. So, do you think the new Google device will live up to its hype? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you wish to see more of our content. Catch you later in a brand new update.